Welcome to this self-compassion meditation. It's great that you're taking the time out today to learn how to be kinder to yourself. Now take a moment to find a comfortable place to sit or lie down, one where you will not be easily disturbed. Once you are in a comfortable position, take a moment to focus on your breath. Notice the subtle rise and fall of your breath as you slowly inhale and then gently exhale. Next, take a moment to notice any sounds that you hear. Maybe it's the sound of my voice or the music in the background or another noise that you hear in the room. Then slowly drift your attention to anything that you can touch or feel. Maybe you can feel the fabric beneath you. Maybe there's something else you can feel next to you, the texture of the floor that you're lying on or the blanket. Then start to notice any scents that you can smell in the room. Lastly, drift your attention to any emotions that you might be experiencing. Where do you feel them in your body? Now that you've taken a moment to be mindful, I want you to bring to mind something. Maybe it's a recent situation or something that you feel like you failed at, or a mistake that you've made. Bring to mind something that is causing you emotional pain or discomfort, perhaps something that you've been really beating yourself up about. What are some of the things that you say to yourself that are really harsh and critical? And when you say those things to yourself, what are some of the emotions that come up for you? Maybe it's feelings of shame, sadness, guilt. Now I want you to picture someone that you love. Maybe it's a daughter, a son, a niece, a sibling, a spouse. Imagine that they were really struggling with a similar situation. What would you say to them that would be compassionate? First, it would be important to acknowledge their pain, to say to them, I can tell you're hurting. You're definitely in pain and feeling upset. Next, you would think of some comforting words. Maybe you'd say something like, you're definitely not alone in this. All people are imperfect and struggle at times. Or perhaps you'd say something like, darling, it's okay. It's not your fault. I'm so sorry that you're having a tough time, and I'm here for you. Now take a moment and summon up that difficult and painful situation again. Then gently place your hand on your heart. Breathe in deeply, imagining yourself pouring warm and compassionate energy into your being. Then take a moment and practice saying some of those kind and compassionate words to yourself. What would you say to yourself that would be caring and kind? Often we are not taught to be nice to ourselves. Maybe we believe that harsh self-judgment is motivating. But if you picture a child on the receiving end of harsh criticism, it's fairly easy to see how this would have a negative impact. And it's very much the same with you. Now take a moment to picture yourself as a child. Really envision yourself back then. Think about what that child really needed that maybe they didn't get. Now imagine yourself sending so much love and compassion to that inner child for any pain, suffering, or hardships that they went through. Ultimately, you deserve to give yourself the same kindness that you would give to someone you love. And through a regular practice of self-compassion, you can learn how to rewire your brain and create new automatic habits where you are kinder and gentler with yourself. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes and bring yourself back to the present moment, looking at the world and yourself through the eyes of compassion.